If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
He's all football all the time. I described him to the local media that hadn't met him before, and you'll appreciate this. I said every second of every day is 4th and 1 to Gunther, and there's no relaxation. There's no time for that guy on the practice field to say no, you'll get it tomorrow. That's okay. Every single day is 4th and 1. That's a compliment.
I'll give a Nick this guy.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Jim, regarding your 2 first-round picks, the fact that you have a second first-round pick, I think it's 120th, I think. What does that mean for your plans with that first pick? Does that impact that at all?
Sure it does, because it's not just that 20, but the 33, 65, 82. Sometimes you need to look at that as a group, and you need to be able to balance all those things. But sure, because number one, because of the number of picks we have, it gives us ammunition that we could possibly move up from 20. The position we're in as a team, we could even move back from 20 and be able to pick up more picks. It balances out, the need to take a certain player. Before you were here, I talked about we're in a position where we can't pass talent in the draft. Well, one of the things that helps us not be able to pass talent is because we have so many picks in this first 82. If we just had 1 and 33, maybe you would have to pick a little bit more of me, or it takes that pressure off of us.
Does it mitigate risk a little bit?
You
don't want to be risky, but can you?
Yeah, a little bit. When you buy mutual funds, you buy a lot of different stocks to minimize risk, so that if one stock tanks, that the other ones sort of keep your portfolio up. There's a little bit of that there. I wouldn't want to play too much into that. We can't afford to make mistakes, and I think it puts we need to take advantage of those picks. We can't look at it like, we have a do-over if we make a mistake. You got 4 at-bats in a baseball game. You don't want to just swing for the fences every time in key situations. You're then saying, I got a couple more at-bats coming. Game situation might dictate, you putting the bat on the ball rather than swinging for the fences. Hey, like that baseball analogy, nice.
That's good.
Solid.
Solid football.
What's that?
Solid double.
Baseball. We don't have baseball anymore.
Ness and I grew up as huge Baltimore Oriole fans. And both of us have drifted off of the Orioles.
We're both hugely disgruntled Oriole fans.
Well, maybe because I'm not around it as much. But
where were you in the Mike Cuellar, Jim Palmer, all that?
Yeah, Doyle Alexander. Yeah.
So is that
Dave McNally, Pat Dobson.
Right.
Come on.
Right there. No, but was that right when you were young?
No, that was probably the beginning. No, that was probably the beginning. I was born in 1966. World Championship over the Dodgers. The first games I can remember were 1973.
You didn't get the tail end of it then.
Yeah, I distinctly remember 1974 season. I remember 75. But my era was probably more the late 70s, because that's when I started going to games. We jump on the bus and go down to games. And one summer in probably 1979 when they lost the World Series to Pittsburgh. Oh, because it was Pittsburgh. When we did that, I probably went to 20 games that summer, 30 games that summer. Just because we could go up, we could get cheap seats. It gave us something to do in the summertime.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.